Welcome to a 30-ish minute yoga practice centered on Yoga Nidra. So Yoga Nidra is often called yogic rest, yogic sleep. It's also something that my mom did for me when I was a little child. I think before it was really, she knew that it was in the yoga tradition. It's just a really deep relaxation technique where we lay in a Savasana state, and I will guide you through just body awareness of all points along our body. And so there's a lot out there right now reminding us, some folks already knew it, but it's a good reminder for those of us who need a reminder, reminding us of how valuable this practice is. And so as you know, I generally go the vinyasa route or the restore route, but this relaxation technique is so powerful that I want to make sure that it's in your library. And as we tie it to our meditative chakra, our ajna chakra, this idea of being clear, relaxed, and doing less is such an important part of that deep relaxation. We don't do anything when we're here in this practice. Now, we are going to do a little bit of movement to set up because not everyone is ready to just dive right into Yoga Nidra. If you are, skip ahead about 10 to 12 minutes. You can see on the video when I'm down on the mat kind of setting up. You don't have to do the physical practice beforehand. Not everyone needs that right now. Speaking of setting up, as you can tell, I'm in my kind of Savasana style clothing that feels really comfortable for me. I have a pair of socks that I'm going to put on, and I have 3 blankets, and that's how many I would suggest. 2 of mine are yoga blankets, but I just happen to have those. They don't actually have to be yoga blankets. So I'm going to put something under my knees, a very small something under my neck, and a mat, a blanket, either your choice, depending on how temperature-wise. So you could do 4 blankets on your mat to lay on top of. That's probably what I'm going to do. Or you could do it over your body if you feel cold. So maybe I'll make that choice if I feel cold. So with that, gather your stuff, do what you need to do. And we're going to go ahead and just start seated. Again, this intro part of the actual movement won't be too intense, but there is a little bit of heat building that we'll do for 1 or 2 poses. Go ahead and land in your easy seat, just checking into where you're at, where your bones and muscles are at, where your energy is at, where the fluctuations and wavelengths of your brain energy is at. And just carve out this space for where we're going. Time to step back, to lay down, to let go. Our brain doesn't always need to be on. Go ahead and move into hands and knees. We'll do some cow-cat. So in this just short sequence, we want to make sure that we're just kind of getting into all parts of the body. So we'll do that kind of as efficiently as possible, starting with cow-cat. Inhale, dropping in. Exhale, rounding. Just keep going. Make it what you need it to be. About 3 more. Good. Come into downward dog. Just pedal out for a moment. Push your hands. And then walk your feet towards your hands. Press down to stand up. We'll stand with feet just a little wider than hips for some hip circles. So we're trying to, just one direction. Many of you have done this before with me. So we're trying to kind of, let me start over. The point of this physical movement is we're trying to kind of dig into those spots that hold some tense energy. And whether we really move that energy or not, we start to acknowledge it and we can start to soften it away in preparation for laying down. Go ahead and switch directions. For a lot of us, just kind of trying to set everything aside and laying down, it's a hard transition. We're so busy, our minds are so busy. Our bodies hold all that dialogue, all those decisions, all those worries. So this is just kind of stirring the pot, moving it out as best you can. Go ahead and stand in stillness and center and just kind of let that circular energy land. Going to bring a little more intensity to the circular energy. So just bend the knees a little bit, just enough that there's a little engagement of the thighs. Pull the belly in, and I'll just say, if you're pregnant or this doesn't feel great on your low back, you can do some arm swings, like we often do in our mobility. This is going to be a little more fiery. So again, in that stance, we're going to kind of just pull one elbow back as we twist the torso. Keep going. I'm just doing a short exhale to each side, but you could do like an inhale on one side and an exhale on the other. We won't be here too long. Looking for a little heat, looking for a little mobility around the low back and the hips, the sacrum. And looking for a little activation of that third chakra, Manipura, right in the center of the body. Good, just stand. Once again, just let it kind of simmer and land. I'm going to head to the top of the mat. We're doing our classical lunge salutes that sometimes feels almost complicated because it's so simple. We skip a lot of what's in our kind of normal or familiar, rather, namaskar. So the first cycle will be slow. The next couple will be faster. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands down, left leg back. We'll pause in the lunge. So sink the hips, lift the heart, and breathe. On an exhale, flatten hands, right leg back, downward dog. Take 2 breaths. Downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward, back onto fingertips, sink the hips, lift the heart. Couple breaths. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold, top of mat. Inhale, arms to sky. Exhale, hands to heart, and we do it again. Other side. Same pace. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right leg back, so same side you were just on. Sink the hips. Press back, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Stay in the lunge. Top of mat. Fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. So this is where we just dive in. Breath and movement. Let's do about 3 rounds. It goes by very quickly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale. One final cycle on your own. Landing top of mat. Just breathe. Feel the heat. Let it settle. Bend your knees, step your left leg back. Warrior one. This is our last active pose. Going to return to grounding here. So bend into right knee, left foot on the mat. Arms alongside ears. Soften shoulders, lift heart. Couple breaths here. So we moved fast in the last one. We're going to just linger here before we transition to the mat. One more breath. Good. Hands to hips, straighten right leg. Just go ahead and turn towards back of mat. Adjust. Left knee like a square. Arms lift. Right heel grounded. Soft shoulders, lifted heart. Take another 2 deep breaths. That energy starts to kind of bring us back to the earth. The fire energy just kind of sparkles out where it needs to go. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot towards your left and just take a moment in mountain pose, last kind of standing moment here. Take a moment to balance the 2 feet. Soften the shoulders and lift the heart. Try to keep things simple as you prepare your mat. So as I mentioned, I'm going to use one of my blankets to cover my yoga mat. Just feels a little more cozy that way. This could also be used to cover your body. I've got a small blanket roll for underneath my neck, and actually that looks a little big, so I'll just kind of see how that's going to work. And I also may not lay the whole time with you, but of course you will be laying for the duration of the Nidra. I'm also going to put on socks just to prevent feet from getting cold. It's those little things that can distract us and pull us away from our focus. And that's just, we want to just kind of set up against all those little distractions. And then I've got just a regular thin yoga mat, yoga blanket I'm going to put under my knees. And we're going to move into a Savasana and begin our practice. So take your time. Take a moment once you get, I should have mentioned, if you have a ponytail, move that out of the way. It's important to just let your head rest. And so take a moment or two here to notice if you feel like you need an adjustment. When you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. If closing eyes is not comfortable for you, then just soft gaze kind of towards your nose. We're not trying to look around the room. That's important. We're trying to keep the attention very close to our body. In fact, internal in our body. So with your eyes soft or closed, take some deeper breaths. So just big inhales, big exhales, no rules to them. And find a way to drop into your breath. It doesn't matter if it's shallow, it doesn't matter if it's long, but you're not doing anything to change the breath. It's the thread that your mind is kind of following that thread wherever it takes you. You're not tugging on it, you're not letting it go, you're just following it. Super easy. Notice what sounds you hear beyond my voice. And they're all okay. Sounds of rain or wind or birds. Sounds of traffic. Sounds that might be inside your house. letting all those sounds just dissolve into the background. They're still there. They just soften, they just step back. Start to just kind of notice the sensations in your body wherever they may occur. Feel where your body touches the ground. How does that feel? And see if you can make your body a little heavier. Each place that's already touching the ground, it gets a little more rooted, more connected. Almost like you're spreading out a little bit. If you're not in a true Savasana position, move your arms so that they're away from the body, palms up. We're going to start our body scan. I'll just name the space on your body and just bring your internal focus there. And we move kind of quickly, so you just jump from one to the other with clear attention, but then you let it go as you move to the next. Right hand thumb, right index finger, right middle finger, right ring finger, right pinky, right palm, right back of hand, right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, right shoulder, right armpit, right chest, right waist, right hip, right groin, right butt, right thigh, right knee, right calf, right ankle, right heel, right sole of foot, top of right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, right pinky toe, left thumb, left index finger, left middle finger, left ring finger, left pinky, left palm, back of left hand, left wrist, left forearm, left elbow, left upper arm, left shoulder, left armpit, left chest, left waist, left hip, left groin, left butt, left thigh, left knee, left calf, left ankle, left heel, left sole of foot, top of left foot, left big toe, left second toe, third toe, fourth toe, left pinky toe, top of head, forehead, right temple, left temple, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, third eye, right eye, left eye, right nostril, left nostril, whole nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, heart center, upper abdomen, belly button, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, pelvic floor, tailbone, sacrum, right buttock, left buttock, entire spine, tailbone to skull, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of neck, back of head, crown of head, whole right arm, whole left arm, both arms, whole right leg, whole left leg, both legs, whole torso, face, head, your body, your whole body, entire body. Feel that entire body heavy on the ground, as if it couldn't move. Everything connected, everything supported. And then imagine the whole body all together gets lighter, as if there was some sort of air or light circulating around the entire body, that instead of being rooted, the body actually hovers above the ground, just a couple inches above the ground, full of lightness, free, spacious. Body comes back to the ground with both lightness and heavy, grounded and spacious. Start to hear those sounds again, those distant sounds in your own home, in the space beyond the home. Invite the sounds back in. Invite the sensation of the air on your body back. Does it feel cool or warm? Take a deeper breath, one that changes your breath and from what you've been following. 2 or 3 more like that. Start to move just your chin like you're saying no, but in a very delicate, thoughtful way. Start to move your hands, rubbing your thumb across those four fingers. And then start to wiggle your toes, spreading them, and then softening. Feel that lightness and that heaviness both inside your body, so you can bend your knees and place your feet on the ground. And you feel both, heavy and light, grounded and spacious. If you would like to stay here, please do. Otherwise, we're going to roll to one side, pausing. And then press up to a comfortable seat. Simply being that whole being that you are. Your body, your energy, your brain, all connected, whole being. Thank you for being here.